Hello and welcome back to the madness and the insanity and whatever you want to call it, basically. Last time we left off, we had been producing a lot more trees. And speaking of trees, we now have even more trees. You can never have enough trees. These trees are really kind of like, I don't know, it's exploding basically, and I don't mean exploding trees as in terms of fire, I mean exploding trees as in terms of production. Speaking of exploding trees, if you would like to have exploding trees in Factorio, I actually have a mod called Exploding Trees. You should totally look it up. Best mod ever made. Or something like that. Anyways, looking at our little to-do list, or rather my to-do list since you can't see it, we have a couple of things we would like to do in this episode. First off, we would like to have an improved seaweed crop facility. Because once we have that, we can place it here. And when we place it here, we have several different options here about what to use, but I think actually we would like to use the carbon dioxide because we need to focus on that for a little bit. Now, a first step to improve carbon dioxide is to change this recipe here so that both of them use carbon dioxide. This is a bit of a little quick fix because we are gonna work on another fix. There we go. So this should be piped down here and into there. Great, awesome. So the benefit of this is that we will get more seaweed basically. Because I've realized that we are starting to run low on that. And speaking of which, I have some sodium alginate there that I will just put in there. So the thing is that we want to start producing some logs now. And by the way, before we do that, we will implement one of our ugly hacks. Let's see. Yeah, this will work. Because you remember how we need some wood to produce these tree seeds. Well, guess what? They are here. So yeah, let's make it an uglier hack. Slightly uglier than I intended, but it will work. Tree... That's not how you spell tree. There we go. And apparently you need some power. There we go. Tree seeds automated. I like automating things, because after all that's what Factorio is all about. And holy cow, we are getting a lot of trees here. Stop making trees, or not quite, but something. Okay, this one is just temporarily out of tree seedlings. That's okay. Now, I think that we want to create out of this. Let's see, we need a composter. Ah, God. More steel plates. We need more steel plates. Because there is a possibility to get biomass from trees, which we are definitely gonna be making use of. And there is also, it just so happens, is this enough? No, it isn't. Damn it. More steel! Okay. It also happens that there is another cool recipe to make something called carbon dioxide. Because you can make carbon dioxide out of biomass. And with carbon dioxide you can make moss, and with moss you can make tree seedlings, and with tree seedlings you can make wood, and with wood you can make biomass, and with biomass you can make carbon dioxide, and with the carbon dioxide you can make moss. So basically I think we have a loop. And a very excellent loop it is. So, forestry. I'm making another one because we will be using it. Let's see, how many trees do I have? 26 of them. Great. I only need 25, I think. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, we're actually researching stuff now faster than we can use them, I think. Because I don't have time to set up this what was it we just researched? Titanium processing. I don't have time to set up that right now. And I think we're gonna cancel the compost, and let's see here. I think we need to start with some Ralesia pronunciation. Such tricky business. Anyways, we're gonna research this new flower. Whatever the name of this flower is, we're gonna research it. And the purpose of researching this flower is because it's a requirement for the next science pack, which we have been longing after for quite some time. So we'll just put in some sand here. Oh, now let's see if I can make use of somewhat even distribution was that. So let's see. Great. We have actually a whole lot of composters here. How much is this? I have quite a lot of stuff in my inventory. So goodbye steam powered compost plants. And hello to some fast wood forestry. That's the one. So using this recipe for tree seedling, we will check how should I put this in. Hello neighbor who is drilling in the wall. Not sure if you can hear that from my microphone, hopefully you can't, but yeah, you know how those noises sound. So from this, let's see, we need to save some of these logs. Okay, we do have some logs already. So from these logs we need biomass, and with biomass we can make, okay, we need a high pressure thingy. High hyphen pressure. Should be enough with one, but let's make two, just because it's fun or something. And right, okay. So here we go. We are getting some carbon dioxide. This belt looks horrible, but we do need to make the biomass go into the steam-powered compost plant, so that's just the way it has to be, I guess. And then we need a moss farm thingy. Aluminum. Okay. Sure. Let's start off by making some simple circuit boards, because it's been a while since we made those. Then let's go grab some aluminum. And do we need some landfill? Yeah, why not? Hi inserter, you don't need to be there anymore. Whatever you were doing. Oh god, we have a lot of things here. But okay, sure, why not? Yeah, we definitely don't have a lack of resources, except for tar. We don't have a lot of tar, actually. Right, aluminum. That's further up, isn't it? Hello, favorite iron chest. Here we have it, and that's quite a bit of aluminum. I like that. And while we are in the area, let's go check on the steel. Excellent. So, high pressure. I already made one. What were I gonna use this for? Moss farm. We will probably need another one at some point. I believe a moss farm requires water and carbon dioxide and some moss, and I probably didn't bring any moss with me, did I? So, since we don't have any stone here, although we could fix it, but it's not that important, we're just gonna use this recipe, which creates free moss from carbon dioxide and water. Sounds simple enough. There we go, pipe set up. And yes, they do need... I believe there was another way to make moss in a wood processing unit. But that would take some time, so I'm gonna go up and fetch some moss. Because I will need some moss to make the machine work at all. Making some moss from scratch would take a lot of time. Even though it would be just as explosive as the trees. In terms that, yeah, the more you have, the more you make and so on. It grows exponentially up to a certain point. I think at least it's exponentially. In some way. Right, moss. Anything else we need while we are here? I don't think so. Oh Jesus, can you just stop making these? Sure, whatever. What, am I 1/3 on the way already? Holy cow. Wow, wow, wow. That's a lot. And it's just been like 14 minutes of this episode. Okay, it's good. Moss, 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 moss. Here we have some moss. There is our plant. Plugging in the moss. Apparently it requires research. Machines these days, they have so many demands. Alright. So this needs some inserters naturally. To insert the biomass into the carbon dioxide production. So, great, we have moss. Now we need tree seeds and things. Do I have a forester? Oh, come on. Engine unit. Oh well, I'm very much looking forward to having a mall and robots giving me stuff and all of that. But sadly that's still gonna take a while. So, alright. At some point, I just realized that at some point I need to sort of plan like how I'm supposed to structure all of this production and like create my city blocks. But that's gonna take a while. I'm not really sure at all how I'm supposed to organize things. Right, pipes and small parts. Plenty of small parts. Great. I'll just take them and have them in my inventory. Okay, let's just wait a little while for this engine unit. Because, and while we wait, we have to think about what was it we needed again. Right, we need a fast wood forestry. And then I like having this map available. We need a botanical nursery and we need an assembling machine. I think that's pretty much everything we need for this setup. Why is this one not producing? Have my calculations been wrong? Or is there something missing? Maybe it's the moss farm that is a bit slow. Yeah, it says item ingredient shortage, and it's because of the moss farm. And that's basically because it's loading up this chest again. Okay, nothing to worry about. Great, we have some engines. Fast wood forestry. Botanical nursery requires wood. Let's go down and grab some wood. Hi there, you need something, some kind of fuel. Here, have some biomass. And I was asked to take a look at this chest for how to see how much ash we have. And let's just say that there's a lot of room here. Okay, this one is getting a bit full, but it's not really a problem. But just to be safe, why not put down another chest? Right, moving right along. Where were we? Did we get everything we needed? We needed the engines. We need botanical nursery, that's right. So we need to get some wood. Yeah, we definitely don't have a shortage of wood, that's for sure. Well, we don't really have shortage of many things these days. Although apparently we could use some more sand over here, it seems. So I think I'm just gonna do that and redirect some belt to... Yeah, so there are 2 more machines here. Whoops, I saw that. There we go. That's gonna make us a bit more sand at least. Hopefully enough for a while. While we are walking, let's just craft us some underground belts. So, great, here we are again. Do we have that nursery thingy? Yes, there it is, thank you. So let's see, we need seedlings. And this of course means that we also need a wood processing unit. Because we need to convert the logs that we get into wood. Because in order to make the seedlings, we need some other tree called thingy that I've forgotten what it's called. I just need to get some seaweed here. Might actually be running low on seaweed. Interesting. Right, there we have this. Let's see, fastwood forestry. I'm not sure we're gonna need another one of those though. Hopefully we don't. So here we can make log, nor wood. Wood from log. Okay. So there's no need to make. Is there a space between here? Looks like it actually. Okay. I guess we'll move this machine then. There we go. And you need water, of course. Here, have some water. There we go. And now let's connect the dots here. Right, we are missing an assembling machine. There we have an assembling machine, and this assembling machine needs to make 3 seeds. And 3 seeds makes 3 seedling. Very unclear what the difference is between a tree seed and a tree seedling, but I'm not very much into biology, so I'm sure that it has a reason. So we're loading up with some logs there. And let's just take these logs because we don't really need them there. Right. So we need to take the moss and put it into here. There we have a tree seed. And there is some tree seedlings. So now I think this should work. It should work just fine. This one, right. Unless we want some really slow trees, we should not forget to insert the actual trees here, so that we get faster trees. Good, and then we take those trees and we put them inside the composter. Now I just want to clear out to make sure that we're not gonna use anything other than the trees, than the logs. Great! So hopefully all this should be working very good. I think I will just empty out this machine for a bit to see if just to see if we're like making a net gain or not. And this is where I would really like to have some near inserters. In other mod packs like PyBlock, for example, you can adjust the inserters to insert on the near side of the belt, but here you can't really do that. Which is why we will do something like this instead. We just make a belt coming from, like, yeah, inserting things onto this belt, and it looks like power is a bit shaky. It is a bit shaky. I don't like that. I don't like shaky power. Why is power shaky? Because we seem to be missing a little bit of hydrogen, actually. Okay. Seems like the hydrogen can't quite keep up at the moment. So we need an electrolyzer. Oh god, yeah, right, that's this thing. Jesus Christ, this is expensive. But sure, I'm sure there is a reason for why an electrolyzer needs 2 labs. So, okay, by the looks of it, I basically need more seaweed and copper. Basically, I'm missing the basic electronic circuits. Sure. This... Maybe we can just adjust this a bit here, actually. Because I do want the sand also to go up here. Okay, sneeze warning. Okay, first time I sneezed in a YouTube video, but why not? At least I warned you before. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go and fetch some things that we need. Copper and seaweed. Luckily, there is a place where we have exactly that. Wow, this research is going so fast. I'm not even sure exactly what to research next. I don't need to have this much iron on me. Let's see. There it is. Basic... What's this? Basic oxygen furnace. Did not know that that was a thing. Right, it's not called basic, it's called simple. Simple is not basic. Although I would like to argue that nothing is really simple about this mod pack. Besides this circuit board, apparently. Okay. That's alright. Sure. I think I just want to create a chest here somewhere and just put a couple of useless things in there to clean up my inventory a bit. Basically. So much crap. Automated screener, steam powered, basic seaweed, biomass, fish. Sure, this This can work. Okay, what to research next? Oh, moondrops. Hi, moondrops. I will need you for some basic circuit board recipe. Great. A little water break. And then I'm just looking at the to-do list. And we have for sure done a couple of things. You see this carbon dioxide really helps us have some more carbon dioxide here. Oh, I mean this extra machine making carbon dioxide from coke. Right, we played for half an hour, and even though this is good, I feel like it would be even better if we could make it out of biomass. Wow, we for sure have a couple of trees here. How about we limit this chest a bit more? Then hopefully this one can be a bit more effective. Holy cow, research is going fast now these days. So there is another thing that I would like to fix over here. Somewhere. Where is it again? Here it is. And it's this hot air. Because the thing is that this requires manual load of stone bricks, which is a bit suboptimal. Because there is a different recipe that you can find by using caps lock apparently. And it's this one that we unlocked a while ago. It gives us a bit more hot air from pressured air, which we already need and which we already have, and warm stone brick, which requires coke oven gas. Now the warm stone bricks are basically recycled because they get turned back into stone bricks and they are crafted from stone bricks, so that's not a problem. The coke oven gas though can be created by smelting, pressuring, not sure what the process is called, but processing, some kind of process for coal to become coke, which leaves us with some extra coke oven gas. And we need 5 of those crafts in order to have one of these crafts. And then we need not this one. Where was it again? Oh right, it was the warm stone brick usage to become hot air. Regenerative heat exchanger, regenerative heat exchanger, and high pressure furnace. Regenerative soda ash regeneration solution barrel, no thanks. Regenerative heat exchanger. Do I have a high pressure furnace? I do. So here is that recipe. Now the only problem here is that this gives us coke, which we need to do something with it, I guess. So let's hope that we can just produce some more carbon dioxide with it. Because why not, right? We need to use it anyway. And it appears that we're running out of electric poles. So we will wait for some electric poles to be crafted. There we go. Then we put an inserter there to give us some coal. I'm not sure how efficient this will be, but it should be better than nothing, that's for sure. And it appears that we are already out of stone bricks here. So regenerative heat exchanger, $10. That this is like one of those super huge machines. Okay, not super huge, but I mean it's not small. So here is what we want to do. We want to use this hot coke oven gas to make it cooler hot oven gas. And then we are once again making a huge mess here, but hey, it's PyBlock, what can you expect? And besides, it's me you're talking about, what can you expect? And then we want some hot air from this recipe, I think. Yes. So from this process, I think this should work. Let's see, this is using them 20 at a time, this is 5 at a time. So yeah, whatever, let's just put 2 inserters in each direction. And there we go, there we have some of that, so let's load them up with some stone bricks. Hopefully, and okay, so now it will have 40 stone bricks in the system. I think that should work. I don't think that will overwork anything. Right, it requires pressured air. Warm stone brick. Huh. Have I done something wrong? It appears I have done something wrong. What should we do with this coke oven gas? We are making warm stone brick. It appears that I didn't quite fully think this through, apparently. Okay, so we can void it somehow. It should be, let's see, what was it called again? Coke oven gas. Okay, it goes into a gas vent. Makes sense, it's called the gas. So I'm sure that there might be some other use cases for this. But since I'm quite lazy and I just want this to work for now, I will simply just make it work. That's always step 1. Then step 2 is make it better. Right, there we go. Now this should return those stone bricks. And here we have some hot air. And this hot air is reusable. How about that? So, making some horrible pipes go through here. Yeah. It seems to work. Great. Awesome. So that means that we probably don't need this one anymore, but I'm gonna keep it here. This extra regenerative heat exchanger that was used before to pressure stone bricks to heat up stone bricks. I'm not sure what it did with it, but anyway. It turned stone bricks and some pressured air into hot air. Right, we're already halfway on the moon drops. That's amazing. We still have to set up the improved titanium processing. Is this production doing? Oh, I wanted to set up an extra electrolyzer, didn't I? Well, now I can make one. Now I can make two even. Do I want to make two? Yeah, why not? Then on our way back, we will stop by our favorite steel chest. Even though I think it's an iron chest. It is an iron chest, but it is steel, so it's a steel chest. A steel iron chest, or a iron steel chest. Something to think about. It contains steel at least, and that's what we care about, so that's good. I haven't picked up any pipes in a while, so I think it's time to do that. Now let's head down and fix power once again. I'm not sure how many times we have fixed power in this series, but we're gonna do it again. Hello, belts. I don't need you anymore, apparently. Hello, electric pole. Apparently I needed you. Well, this looks horrible. Actually, it doesn't. There is room for another one. How about we power these from underneath instead from up there? Then we can just have one electric pole to connect the powerhouses to the rest of the electric network. Then we need to connect the oxygen. Great. So hopefully this should give us a bit more combustion mixture, because now the hydrogen should no longer be a problem. And the steam is taken care of. Everything looks good. We have plenty of biomass available to be used. And both of these combustion turbines are working. Power hasn't dropped drastically in a while, I think. Oh, it's been going good well, I think. So that's good. And it appears that this little setup we did with the logs and the carbon dioxide and everything is working out just perfectly. Just perfectly. At some point maybe I can come up with a better way to structure that. So it might be time to worry about the titanium, or not worry that much, but to fix titanium. I believe we have a hill mod task about this. Okay, matrix solver is on. This was the old recipe, I think, and we don't have any electric furnaces. So we will just change some recipe. Oh, right, that means that I will need some fuel, but thankfully I think we have some coal dust in the area, so that should be just fine. So titanium grade 3 is what we want to use. Do I have... I think I have better automated screeners, don't I? I do. Although they are a bit expensive to build. It's crafting speed 1.5 compared to just 0.5. So that's quite an improvement. I might want to make one of them here. Because yeah, this is like 50 titanium plates per second. I will not be needing that much. So we need a furnace or two maybe. And we will need, or four, I don't know. And okay, we need two automated screeners. Secondary crusher, yaw crusher. Let's pin this. It's time to work on the titanium. So starting with the screener, yaw crusher. Okay. It appears like we're gonna need a couple of engines. A whole lot of engines is what we need. Actually, when we are passing by, let's just take this off by one low quality iron plate. And let's just put it in there. There we go. Now that's out of the way. Right, 33 engines. That's nice. Let's make some more. And we still don't... Okay, we need some duralumin. I believe we have that over here. We don't. Soon we do. Oh, wait a minute. I am stupid. There it is. So, yaw crusher. And two screeners. Ugh. Okay, I think we're gonna need a lot more steel. And luckily, I think we have some iron that we can smelt for that. Maybe I should just make this into a steel smelting instead. 56 steel plates, that's nice. Let's just fill them up. Perfect. I don't think that is enough. We're gonna need just 5 more steel plates. And apparently we need more circuit boards. Circuit boards, there they are. And hopefully while we are waiting for all of this, we should be getting some more steel plates. This is good. And our moondrop research is almost completed. That's quite surprising. I think it's time maybe to do some warehousing, some fast inserters. Now that we have some fast research ongoing, why not have fast inserters? Why not have some optics? Yeah, why not have some stone walls? Why not have some gun turrets? And why not have some military? There we go. Now these researchers will probably be finished quite quickly. So, screener. There we have another screener. Then we need secondary crusher. Secondary crusher. Which requires another 40 steel. And it requires a lamp. Well, I guess it's a good thing that we're researching optics. And lamp is not even that difficult to make, although we don't have any glass, I think. But we can easily make some glass. I wonder if I happen to have an extra glass work. I have plenty of glass works. So that's good. I think it's time to expand our little land. There we go. Now we should have room for another glassworks. And let's make the pipe even longer. Which will make it take even longer time to get the fluid from point A to point B. There we go. Good. Now give me some glass. Glass from molten glass. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Underground pipes. Do your job. Now, of course, the problem with this is that this will use up all our molten glass. Because once... Okay, well, apparently we do have a bit of glass. Great. Then we can just flip around the machine a bit, so that it doesn't waste any resources for us. So... secondary crusher. What are we missing again? We're missing lamp and we're missing steel plates. So let's head over to the steel plates again. Whoa, this area is so huge. $29. Okay, we need 40. We can wait with the fast inserters just a little bit. And then let's take a look. Might be time for the steel axe, probably. And then we can figure out what else to research, and I am honestly not sure at all about that. Basic concrete, would that be worth doing? Iron ore, we don't have a lot of iron ore actually at this moment. Although that's mostly because we are processing all of it to become iron plates. So we could for sure make some concrete. I'm just wondering if it would work fast or not. And I'm not sure how long it takes until the next good walking speed improvement thing. And actually we probably want to do this biotechnology, and then wow, that's one hell of an expensive compost plant. But it doesn't require any power, so that's good. And I think it's time to automate this steel production a bit better. So let's see here. So this is iron oxide, should go to the left. And then we will have coke on the right, so the coke can be used. Oh right, we are just saving the coke over there. Whatever, there's plenty of coke for everyone here, so let's see. And then we can basically move this chest to the other side. Perfect. I don't think we need to carry around that much coal on us. Coke, I mean. So hopefully this should now... Alright, that one requires to go there, and this will output some steel into a chest. Great. Why are you not making anything? Because you are now, so let's just see if this works. Coke goes there, coke go into the furnace, perfect. And iron oxide goes there, and this smelts steel. Great! Automated steel smelting. Although it's not much, it's always something. And what is missing is telling us something interesting here. It seems like the seaweed is falling behind a bit. Ah. That's interesting. Okay, can I make a lamp now? I can. Nice. Though I don't need that many lamps. I just need the one I need for the secondary, which still needs more steel, of course. Forgot about that part. And it also seems to require some more simple circuit boards. I think we might have the possibility to automate that now. So, it's this that are struggling. And the main source of the problem seems to be the seaweed from over here. Yes, I can confirm that that's a problem. So let's make a couple of more of these, I think. Or at least one more. What else do I need? I need tin plates and stone bricks. Okay. But for now, let's just make it one. Hey, I have seaweed here as well. Isn't that interesting? What a coincidence. Seaweed crop facility 01. There we go. Now this we should use this better recipe, and okay, right, I don't have more machines. So let's see, where should it output this though? Should output it on two places. One goes there and one goes there. So how about we make a belt from the top? Okay. Guess I'll just fill that in. And then it requires some more pipes. Pipes, 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 there we go. Then we will power it up. Adding some seaweed into it so that it has something to grow from. And then we should be getting some seaweed. And we have passed the 1 hour mark again. Feels like we are doing a lot of stuff, but it's like our to-do list is quite long right now. Oh. Yeah, this is a mess, that's for sure. But what else is new? Why is there a... it used to be another output. But I think this is better. Okay, cool, perfect. It works. And here I have some extra, you made this. And actually you probably did make this a long time ago. So it seems like this process is kinda slowing us down at this point. But it's kinda okay, I would say. It's nothing I worry about too much. We'll worry about the scaling later. I think we need to worry a bit about green science very soon. So if we look at what we need, let's start with the simple circuit board, because for the production of logistic science pack, we need simple circuit board, and the simple circuit board is something that we seem to need quite often. I think we can't quite, or actually yes, now we can make this methane. So water and carbon dioxide, that's quite easy to make, I would say. Oh, apparently I have already put out a recipe for this. But now here's another one. And these moondrop seeds can be made from moondrop, and moondrop, I think we can make moondrop now. Somehow. Moondrop seeds from moondrop, okay. I just need to get it started somehow. Soil? Hydrogen? Plenty of things I actually recognize here. Oh boy, moondrop codex, flower DNA samples, biosample. Okay, it seems like we need to craft our first moondrop in some way. I think I want the matrix solver on this. Oh, raw fiber. We still don't have the raw fiber. And the urea. Okay. So looking at... What? Is that an item? I was so sure it was a gas. Biotechnology. That's definitely something we want to research. That's definitely something we are already gonna research. Okay, we can actually make all these things, I think. Microbiology. Okay, I guess we'll just add this to our research list then. Oh boy. I think the composting will have to wait a bit longer. Genetics. Another recipe for glassware? Jesus. Okay. Right. And the Wait here a moment. Oh, okay, right. So liquid manure and manure and plenty of recipes, and let's just hope that one of them will be available at some point. Or maybe we should take a look at another recipe for this. Nope. So we need to make this somehow. Oh, just wow. Just wow. Stage 4, not that one again. It has to be craftable somehow. Oh, it's probably with some food. Okay, I see. Solar D, so we need land animals, and then we need augs, out pronunciation. Sure, and then at least we will be able to make this. Wow. The steps involved in all these kind of things, it's just mind-boggling. Holy cow, I'm very impressed by this work at this mod pack. So for the logistics science, or actually we need to take a look first at the raw fiber as well. When we will be able to, okay, there we have it. So just when you think you're getting close to something, it turns out that you're actually not. Right, but once we have the simple circuit board, let's take a look at the other things. Small parts, we got it. Soil, got it. Tinplate, got it. Molten glass, check. Methanol, that's not methanol, that's our syngas. We got it. Latex, yes. Bones, yes. Steam, petri dish, yes. This new flower that we just researched, yes. We can hopefully, probably, maybe make this. Oh god, we need to make another. We need to first, of course, make the seeds and stuff. Okay, we'll have to figure that out. At least we researched steel axe just now. Coke, got it. Tar, got it. As what else do we have here? Moss, seaweed, wastewater, ash, water, coke, tar, hot air, aromatics. That's something we haven't used yet or made. So there is one recipe here from creosote which is quite clean since it doesn't produce any side products, but it's very likely that one of the other recipes will be faster. Actually, there's a lot of these recipes that don't require any side products. I will leave that a bit for now. I think we can solve it somehow. Steel, steel plate, glass, lead plate, iron ore, we got it. Wood, got it. Pressure air, not a problem. Titanium, right, we're working on it-ish. Coal, iron plate, copper plate, no problems at all. Copper cable, easy. Hydrogen, sure thing. Aluminum, sure thing. So here it's basically aromatics and the simple circuit board, and then we have enough to automate this fully. And I'm very much looking forward to it. But it's a lot of steps. It's just a lot of steps. And just like a lot of different input that we need for this. It's just crazy. But hopefully we should fix that soon. So, once again, thank you for watching. Next step is to fix the titanium processing. And how are we doing with the sound? The sound seems to be doing alright actually. Now we need more quartz. Well, isn't that ironic? Because we destroyed some of them to make more sand. Whatever, sure. We will fix that. We'll figure something out. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode.